All right, what's up, everyone? Today we are going to jump in and talk about one of the biggest excuses, the biggest complaints I see people talking about when it comes to being in shape, being healthy, and that is age. How often do you hear someone, "Oh, man, I wish I could do that still. I'm just too old. I can't get up and play catch. I'm just too old." Or maybe your kid or grandkid walks up to you, Dad, I want to play catch. I can't. My back hurts. I'm just too old to do that anymore. I just can't. I'm too tired. Don't have energy. It's my age. Everything's catching up with me. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. It is not your age. Your age is not the reason your back hurts. Your age is not the reason your knees hurt, your hips hurt. Your age is not the reason you have no energy. Your testosterone is low. You can't get up the stairs without pain or without grabbing onto the railing, or you can't get off the floor without needing assistance. It's not your age. Sure, your testosterone gets lower as you get older naturally. You lose energy. You may not be as fast. You lose speed and power and strength and stuff as you age. Yes, that's natural occurrences. But it's not your age's fault why you can't do athletic things anymore or can't be active anymore. That's just pure laziness. It's because you don't do anything. That is the ultimate reason why you can't do these things. Either you just completely stopped once your athletic career was over in middle school, high school, after college, whenever it was, pros, whatever you stopped. You just stopped doing athletic things. That's ultimately why you can't do athletic stuff anymore. It's not your age. It's that you don't do them. It's the stuff you don't do. You don't sprint. You don't throw. You don't jump. You don't hop. You don't skip. You don't climb. You don't roll. You don't tumble. You don't cartwheel. These things you can still do. I'm 35. I can still do all these things. But, yeah, sure, maybe I'm not as fast as I once was. I can't jump as high as I once could right now, but I'm working on it. I still do it. I can still go out and play catch or chase the kids around, play with kids at recess at school or whatever it is, or when I'm training kids, do all the things they can do better than most of them. When my niece challenges me to cartwheels, I can still do cartwheels. It's not my age. It's that you don't do anything. You just sit around all day. You make excuses. You don't train. You don't move. You don't give any effort and making yourself better. You just want to sit around. Oh, you're watching the playoff games. And you're like, oh man, I used to be good at football. I could throw it and run and catch and block and everything, cut. But I just can't do that anymore. I'm just too old. No, you're not. You're just too damn lazy. You're just full of excuses. You're in your own way. That's the thing. Your mindset is in your own way. You believe that it's all because of age. And yeah, all these fitness influencers and biohackers that say, yeah, you can reverse your age by training or by taking these supplements or whatever. No, you can't reverse your age. It's not possible. There is no fountain of youth. Yes, you will feel better. You will move better. You might be able to move better and stuff and feel better than you did when you were younger. But that's not reversing your age. That's not possible yet. I mean, maybe down the road they'll have something that will make us younger, but physically you can't get any younger than you are. You're always getting older. So you might as well accept that fact and use it to get better. There's no quick fixes. You're not going to immediately, if you haven't sprinted in 10 years, you're not immediately going to be able to jump right in and sprint super fast. Or if you haven't lifted in 5 years, you're not immediately going to jump right in and be great at lifting weights or have good form. It's just that. It's just a fact. Unless you're just like the naturally motor skilled and just pick up skills really fast. But that's usually for the elite athletes. They can do that. It's going to take time and effort and discipline. And as we age, use that. You should always be doing athletic stuff, no matter what your age is. But the reason you have aches and pains, it's not because of training. It's not from training. It's not from your age. It's because you don't do anything. You just sit around all day. Then you wake up and my back hurts. You go to work on something, moving some furniture or whatever, moving some boxes or whatever you're doing, moving something heavy. And you're like, now my back hurts. Well, it's partially, it's because you did that activity of moving that heavy couch or whatever, but it's mostly because you haven't done anything before moving that heavy couch. Your body is not prepared to do the daily tasks in life that are going to push it. The moving heavy furniture, lifting kids, playing sports, whatever it is. You got to be prepared. Your body needs to be prepared. Just like when you were younger, being an athlete, you train your body to be an athlete. You prepare it. It's ready. You do the things you need to do it, to be competent, to do the sport, to whatever. But when it comes to life, and in general, you're getting older. Yes, we all get older. Hopefully, we all live to be 120 years old, living a good, healthy life. That's what you should be wanting to do, be living to be an old age, but being able to do stuff as you age. And that comes from doing stuff at your current age. So, in continuing to do that as you get older, it's not just sitting around doing nothing. Yes, you need recovery. You need to sleep. You need to relax. Those are important things. But most people, that's all they do. You eat like crap. You just fill your body with junk all the time. You're drinking alcohol all the time. You're staying up late. You're not sleeping. And you're not training. Those are keys right there. If you do those 3-4 things, you're going to be better off than 95% of the world. And you're just going to continue it. And it's about meeting yourself where you're at right now. Maybe you're 35, 40 years old. You haven't done any training in 10, 15 years. Don't just jump right in and start going all full bore. Meet yourself where you're at. Be realistic. You haven't done anything for a while, so take it easy. Get into the groove of things. Start small and build from there. I talked about it in my last episode of building habits, building small habits and stacking them together to ultimately build to where you want to be. And when it comes to getting older, being athletic as we age and being an athlete for life, it's about not stopping doing the things. Because right now, if you're watching this and you're wondering why I have this knee pain or this back pain or I have no energy or my testosterone's low, it's because you don't do anything. You don't take care of your body. You don't have any pride in your health, and you don't move. You don't do athletic stuff. So if you've stopped doing athletic stuff, sprinting, jumping, throwing, hopping, skipping, all that stuff, start slow. Build your way in. Meet yourself where you're at. If you haven't stopped, keep going. And if you've never done it before, start doing it. Same with the person who is building back in. Start doing these athletic movements, athletic things, and that's sprinting, jumping, throwing, hopping, skipping, crawling, climbing, hanging, tumbling, lifting. All these things are going to help you build muscle, burn body fat, move better, feel better, make you more resilient, improve coordination, improve balance, improve power, all these things that you lose as you age if you don't do anything. But don't blame things on just your age. It's that you're using your age as another excuse, just like you use time as an excuse, just like you use that you're busy as an excuse, just like you use that you'd be embarrassed if you did that, or you don't know how, or it's not the right time. All these excuses we have, age is one of the most common ones that people use for. Again, I have back pain, I have knee pain, I have no energy, whatever it is. Yes, we do lose some of that stuff as we age, but that doesn't mean you have to completely lose it all and feel like garbage and feel like crap. You should want to live a long life, but you should want to actually be able to live that life and enjoy that life, not just sitting around in a wheelchair or having to be in a nursing home and not be able to function on your own. Yes, there's certain circumstances that happen, accidents, whatever, diseases that we can't prevent and stuff like that. But there's a lot of stuff you can prevent. There's a lot of stuff you can take care of right now and that is taking care of your health, doing athletic things, improve your training, improve your nutrition, improve your sleep, improve your stress management, and build out those things and stop using your age as an excuse. I've worked with people who are 85 who don't use age as an excuse. They're just starting out. They start small, and again, we build up 60-year olds, 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 30. I've worked with all these age ranges that people are just ready to stop using age as an excuse. And sure, maybe they're scared at a moment of doing some sort of jump or sprinting or whatever these athletic movements. Because yes, they can be dangerous. Lifting is dangerous. Life is dangerous. But you know what's even more dangerous than doing these training movements or exercises? That's just living sedentary and getting fat and all the diseases and stuff that come that you're at more risk of when you're fat, overweight, out of shape, and not taking care of yourself. Yes, you can get hurt. You could hurt a knee squatting or jumping or sprinting or roll an ankle or tear a muscle or whatever it is. Yes, you can do all that stuff. But it's worth it. It's worth doing dangerous things because, I mean, would you rather do that or just sit around and let yourself become a fat turd laying on the couch doing absolutely nothing? And then once you get sick, you're not even able to recover from it. Whereas, yeah, you pull a muscle, break a bone, whatever, you get sick, but you're doing athletic stuff, you're taking care of your body, you're moving, you're able to recover from that a lot faster. It's about being preventative. Yeah, we can't prevent injuries, really can't prevent illness. Honestly, you can get sick. I'm just hanging around germy kids all the time. But if you're taking care of yourself, you're exercising, you're training, you're sleeping, you're going to recover from that a lot faster and then be right back to where you are and get right back on track and be able to move forward as you get older. Because every minute, every second, every day, every hour, every week, whatever, every month, you're getting older. It's inevitable. Unless you're dead, then you're dead. We don't live for death. That's the ultimate finish line. Live for living the life you live right now and want to enjoy it and take advantage of that. And that's what being an athlete for life is all about. And stop using age as an excuse. You're not too old to do something. It's just like within business, they always say people regret having like a crappy job that you hate. And people are like, oh, I'm too old to start something new. No, you can start something new whenever you want. You can teach an old dog new tricks. It's about that dog wanting to learn and being willing to do something new. And going back to the training, it might be scary sprinting or jumping or dropping off a box or whatever it is for the first time. But a lot of times it's just in here. Even with young kids I work with, they're so scared of doing somersaults or something because they're told everything's dangerous or they're going to get hurt. And you got to stop doing that. That's what's killing you. It's the mindset more than it is. Once you see yourself do something, you're like, oh, that was not very hard at all. I can do that. And again, progress, meet yourself where you're at. If you haven't sprinted in a while, start slow. If you haven't jumped in a long time, start slow. You don't need to be trying to jump or drop off 40-inch boxes or things like that. Or you've had a history of knee pain or knee injuries or issues. Maybe it's not full jumping and landing. Maybe it is. That's where I find box jumps are a good variation. Things like that lessen the impact on joints and stuff if you have joint pain and stuff like that. There's plenty of ways, and that's why working with a good coach can help develop a plan that uses athletic movements and power and strength and speed, but meets you where you're at and not just says, oh, let's throw you into the deep end and watch you sink. And that can work. Obviously, there's different ways for everyone. Some people like that. But again, we don't want you to start and just be super sore and not being able to train for weeks at a time there. So that is the key to that. But again, age is going to happen. Unless you're dead, you're getting older every minute, every second of each day. And there is no fountain of youth. You can't reverse your age. Yes, you can feel good, feel great for whatever age you're at. But that starts with your sleep. It starts with your nutrition and starts with your training and building a training plan that has you moving, has you being athletic, has you doing these things, and wanting to become an athlete for life so you can still go play catch with the kids or the grandkids or even the great grandkids when it gets younger, or go play on the jungle gym or whatever it is. It has you being able to walk up the stairs without having to drag yourself up by the railing or get off the ground after playing Legos with the kids and all these things, or video games, whatever it is you like to do. Getting up off the ground is easy. Getting up the stairs is easy. You're not out of breath, huffing and puffing after getting out of bed. Whatever. There's so many different things you hear people complain about, and they just attribute that to old age. That's a bunch of crap. That's a bunch of BS. It's not. It's because you don't do anything. You don't take care of yourself. It's not your age. Yes, again, things happen as we get older, naturally, but you can still take care of this and improve and get better at whatever age you're at, and start actually living and enjoying the life you are living. Again, the end result is death. Don't live for death. Live for living right now and enjoying and being able to do the things you want to do in life. It's with the retirement again. People want to retire, but then they can't do anything and retire because they haven't done anything while they were working that gives them the ability to do the things they want to do when they retire, to travel, to visit, to do all these different things, because they have no physical ability, because they just let their health decline because they're just getting older. And that's no way to live. That's no way to so let's just stop with the excuses. And if you are ready to stop and need some help getting back on track, message me. Click on one of the links below, go to the website, apply for coaching or apply for a consultation. We'll jump on a call and talk about it, figure out where you're at, what you need to do to get back on track, to get you living life, get you moving again, get you feeling good at whatever age you are at. Because again, age is a number. You're going to get older. That's the fact. Let's hope you get nice and old, but you're able to enjoy and live the life you want into that older age as you become a more experienced human being. So that's what I have for you today, guys. Stop using age as an excuse. It's not your age. It's that you don't do anything. That's why you aren't athletic anymore, and that's why you aren't an athlete for life. But that's not saying you can't become an athlete for life. All you got to do is start doing training and moving and being an athlete and doing athletic stuff again. Again, meet yourself where you're at, be realistic, but stop using age as an excuse. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you again soon.